Remand back the matter.
No, your lordship.
Then
That will be better, my lordship.
we will have to interfere with that.
Lordship.
And then only we can direct for you. Monday. Monday, no, Tuesday.
Oblige.
2-4.
My lord, I finally one affidavit reply that may be record, my lord.
My lord, the instruction may be kept in record.
No, take radio.
Oblige, lordship.
No, radio. Please silent. Instruction that how it.
May I plead your lordship? Lordship, my senior election code number 5, please.
Have you got the payment? Money?
Lordship, senior is.
Yes, Mr.
Others, we have already sanctioned, lordship, that whether.
No, sanction is happening since last
Yes.
maybe 4 or 5 days. I wonder, on the last day also you said same thing. Shall be credited shortly. Mr. B, 16-2 shortly credited.
Yes, lordship, I have received it.
Amount credited.
No, lordship, there is some lordship, DDO number is wrongly quoted, lordship, that's why it was returned. Lordship. Wrongly recorded. Bongaigaon হ'ব এইটো। এইটো Bongaigaon নহয়?
Earlier, lordship, the school was under the Bongaigaon lordship treasury. Now it is recently it was shifted to Manipur treasury. So that is why that regarding the treasury lordship, that was some discrepancy was there. That has to be corrected now, lordship.
So this will not be done now. This financial year gone. So it will now, next time again, there will be a revalidation.
Yes.
Miss MS D. Das Borman, done at council for the petition, for the for additional senior government advocate, submits on instruction from the deputy commissioner, district commissioner, Bongaigaon, that the ex gratia amount sanctioned for to the petitioner could not be released to her on account of a wrong quoting of the DDO code in the sealing issued for the purpose. Also, accordingly, it is stated that the matter has been sent to the concerned authorities for correction. Full stop. List this matter again on 8/4/2024. Full stop. It is to be noted that in spite of undertakings given before this court on 16/2/2024 and 11/3/2024, the amount has, ex gratia amount has not been credited to the account of the petitioner. Full stop. The above aspects of the matter would be considered by this court while passing final orders in the matter.
Lordship, can you note that we have sanctioned the amount, but the ceiling is that ceiling proposal is issued by the
Whatever you have to do,
by the
you
finance
do it.
department, Lordship.
You
So
do
they
it.
have wrongly.
You do it. List this matter again on 8/4, no? Mr. Mahmood, they have not yet deposited. Now they say there are some error. Let them do it. We'll take care. We want the money first in your account. Thereafter, what orders to be passed, we'll pass.
Thereafter, my service matter.
Huh?
Thereafter, my compassionate appointment matter.
Compassionate appointment, you forget it. We are only on this 3 lakh plus what interest you will get and who will pay that interest. Only on that point. Compassionate appointment, Mr. Mahmood.
Yes.
You are taking that money or you give up that money, we will direct for the consideration. And but only a direction for consideration in accordance with law.
No, mandamus should be given.
No, that
No,
cannot be.
that no.
Cannot be given. Take this because we are interested
No,
that they'll pay that money to you with interest.
But
We'll compensate you.
Incident took place when the earlier notification was in court.
Mr. Mahmood, they have sanctioned that amount. We will ensure that you are compensated for the delay. Right? and be satisfied with that. At least from this level. Good. Further level, I don't know.
Obliged.
Yes.
May pass for the timing, Lordship. Senior Counsel Mr. Singh is on legs in another court, Lordship. After 5 minutes, Lordship.
May I please with your lordship?
Hmm.
My lord, the matter relates, the petitioner claimed that his service would have to be provincialized, my lord, as a social science. And myself, my lord,
You are for whom?
I am for the applicant, my lord, Mustafa Hussain,
Mustafa Hussain.
my lord, and whose
And now, Mr.
my lord,
Yeah,
my lord,
the application at page 68 that you have submitted,
my lord,
you have submitted as an Arabic teacher. Right?
my lord.
The documents that accompany that also shows, subject to that written by somebody, that is a different thing altogether, Arabic teacher. Right? You say that you are a teacher who teaches every subject.
My lord.
The contemporaneous records don't reveal that. At least what records we.
My lord, my lord.
You approach the tribunal. Get your
Lord,
thing resolved.
Only one document, my lord, I want to brought to my lordship's kind notice, my lord.
Hmm.
My lord, may kindly take up the writ petition,
Hmm.
page number 32, my lord.
Annexure?
My lord, it is page 32 is the appointment order of mine which they have annexed.
32.
32, my lord. It is a part of annexure 4, my lord.
Yes. And this document, the respondent has filed a reply in your eye.
My lord, I have seen.
And therein he has brought that document by way of an RTI reply. Same document.
Exactly, my lord. Now my appointment
That's
order,
it.
my lord.
This is a forgery.
This is a-
Accepted.
this
How
is
can
a-
we come to a conclusion?
That's the
You
issue,
go
my
to
lord.
the
By
competent
taking,
authority.
no, my lord, by taking a document with the help of a forged document, my lord.
I
My
got
right,
it. You go and establish that forgery. Because I'll also have to consider the individual application submitted by you.
no, those are also, my lord, matter had been already scrutinized by the, my lord, district level scrutiny
Okay.
as well as the
Yes.
state level, my lord.
District level did not do it, state level did it for you.
My lord,
Right?
because, my lord.
Yes,
they-
Ms. Fugon, get the minutes of the state level
My-
committee in this case. When? Monday? Tuesday? Wednesday? Please, Ms. N. Fugon shall on the next day, place before this court, the minutes. DLC is here.
Yes, madam.
DLC again says he is social studies, right?
Hello.
And you has language. The minutes of the state level scrutiny committee pertaining to the school in question. List again on 3/4/2020. Let's have that, then see what it is. Because their stand is, whatever the DSC says is the Bible. And I have recorded that in one case.
My lord, my lord.
I have asked Mr. Fukan repeatedly,
My lord,
right?
but the act says otherwise.
Forget it. If that is their understanding, we will go by that. And wherever the DLC is not followed, we'll interfere.
My lord, they then
They
stated.
cannot be permitted to take stance according to their wishes,
There
according to the need of the situation.
Exactly, my lord, because the statute says otherwise, my lord. The state level has the power, my lord.
Okay, let's see how the power was exercised.
My lord.
Ah. Yes, madam. What have you gone through? Anything to develop?
You were inclined to send it to the education tribunal?
Hmm.
And the question whether I'm terminated or not?
That will be
is-
determined.
Yeah, yeah. And it's a question of fact, Lordship. It's better that.
Or a time may be given, my lord,
We'll
otherwise.
not give a time. We'll only give a time for her to go. There.
Only problem, Lordship, is if you don't make it time bound, both of us suffer because the school suffers actually, the three.
We will
roads
make a
remain vacant.
request. We will make a request.
Yeah, that's all, that's all.
Third, list this matter again on 2/4/2024 for delivery of orders. If possible, I'll pass it before that.
Yes, yes.
Otherwise on second, 2/4,
Oblige. Your Lordship.
2/4 for delivery of orders.
Lordship, till then, interim order continues.
The interim order will continue
Oblige. Your Lordship.
till the next date of listing.
25.
In the office note dated. Okay. Yes, madam.
It's notice upon the response 7, 8, and 8.
7 and 8 notice was never issued.
And I will take steps, my lord. And the
Seen the
government,
office note dated 14/9/2023, which reflects that the note orders, necessary orders for service of notice upon response number 7 and 8 was not issued by this court. Also, accordingly, issue notice returnable 4 weeks, issue notice upon response number 7 and 8, returnable 4 weeks. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon response number 7 and 8 by way of registered post with AD.
Your
Steps
Lordship,
within 3 working days.
24/2/2002, the government was directed to file affidavit.
You complete this process first.
May it please your Lordship.
Hmm.
Lordship, the petitioner qualified TET examination way back in the year 2012, Lordship,
Hmm.
but did not get any opportunity to appoint as an assistant teacher. Subsequently, as per the advertise published by the Government of Assam on by dated 30/6/2017 for recruitment of assistant teacher in lower primary and upper primary, Lordship.
Hmm.
Pursuant to the advertisement, she had applied the same through online in the portal, Lordship.
Hmm.
Lordship, although she did not satisfy all the eligibility criteria as per the advertisement, but because of certain relocation given subsequently to acquire DLA.
Now show me that relaxation was when given.
Yes, Lordship.
Advertisement is of 24
Yes, Lordship.
9/2020. Right,
Yes,
right?
yes, Lordship.
You don't have 50%. You have below 50%, even below 45%.
No, Lordship, my.
44.67. That cannot be 45.
But as per the.
Show me where it is, the provision is there, it will be rounded up to 45. Show me. There has to be a provision.
Mathematical calculation is it's above 5, Lordship.
100 of 45 is how much?
Yes, Lordship.
45? 100 of 44.67 is how much? Is it 45?
No, Lordship,
Then-
but her percentage is Lordship 44.64, Lordship.
64, we will keep it at 44.64.
Lordship,
And now tell me how you can be exempted from the other qualifications. Where is that exemption notification?
Lordship, Annexure 7,
Annexure 7,
page 33, Lordship.
page 33. Okay. Hmm.
Page 33,
Hmm.
Lordship.
So this is of 2017
Yes, Lordship.
and the advertisement is of,
36/2017, Lordship.
okay. Where is that?
Annexure 5, Lordship.
Annexure 5. Now tell me, which school were you teaching, serving?
Lordship, as per.
Which school were you serving on the day when this notification at page 33 was issued?
Lordship, kindly peruse the page number 30, Lordship, or the advertisement, Lordship.
Page?
30, Lordship.
Hmm.
Lordship. It is reflected that 15% marks in graduation for UGC recognized university with UP state seated lordship.
Hmm.
And the bottom lordship, it has reflected that 5% relaxation of marks for SC, ST, OBC.
You are a candidate for UP or LP?
Lordship, I am belongs from the OBC category.
No, you applied for UP or LP? In lower primary,
Yes, Lordship, Lordship.
in upper primary category.
Yes, Lordship.
You applied for assistant teacher in upper primary.
Yes, Lordship.
Now come to the qualifications.
Lordship, in the bottom, Lordship, there is a
Hmm.
provision for 5% relaxations.
So what is required? 50% graduation with UP TET.
Yes,
You have that?
Yes, in the bottom line, Lordship.
No, you have that UP TET?
Yes, Lordship.
Where?
I have completed my states. Page 25, Lordship.
So you have that,
Yes,
but you don't have 50%.
Lordship, my.
45% you don't have.
Yes, Lordship.
Then graduation from UGC recognized university with UP TET and 2 years diploma in elementary education. So here 50% is not required. 2-year elementary education is required,
Yes, Lordship.
right?
Yes, Lordship.
Then graduation with at least 45% marks from UGC recognized university with UTET and 1-year bachelor degree. That will also not come in your case.
Yes, Lordship.
Then graduation with 50%, 1-year bachelor of education. That will also not come. So how do we bring you in?
Lordship, the petitioner subsequently filed certain filed RTI application
Hmm.
and seek.
When was the last date for this? Okay. Now
Lordship,
tell me, what
Lordship,
is this?
uh,
Annexure 7, page 33.
Lordship, as per this notification, Lordship, the selected candidates will be uploaded on 7/9/2017.
Your name was not uploaded. Was your name uploaded? You were selected? No.
No, Lordship.
Then how can this come to your rescue? This 18-month course is after you are appointed. You can't take advantage of that. You don't have the qualification.
Lordship,
So that's
subsequently,
the end of the matter.
Lordship, subsequently I filed a RTI application
Hmm.
where I came to know that Lordship,
Hmm.
the few candidates whose accumulated marks is lower than by me managed to get appointment, including
Fine,
one.
they might have got, but you don't have the qualification.
Lordship, on the basis of the percentage of post-graduation mark, they have managed to get the appointment, Lordship.
Fine. Oh, that is a provision here. That
Lordship,
post-graduation will be given.
I have got Lordship 57 marks, 57%
You mean,
in
where is
MA,
that?
Lordship.
It's not here, or it's not part of this records. Where is that disclosure? From where can you show that? Because your reasoning is at page 38, why your case was not considered.
Lordship, page 24 is my MA mark sheet, Lordship. Page 24, Lordship. In the
What is
bottom-
your higher secondary marks?
Lordship, I have secured 52.4% in high secondary, Lordship.
And just come back to page 38. This is for LP or ME? This is upper primary.
Yes, Lordship.
Show me your MA. Where is your MA marks?
Page number 24, Lordship. In the bottom, Lordship. Master of Arts English successfully completed with 57%.
Yes, Mr. Talukdar. What is this?
Better, SSA will get this, madam.
SSA. Yes, Mr. Mac.
Lordship, in this case, Lordship, her no merit was considered generated because of she not having 50% marks, Lordship.
In her 45% in her graduation.
Yes, Lordship,
Come to page 38.
that is that. And so far as the last order is concerned, Lordship, she was supposed to file one reply, Lord.
Forget it. You come to page 38. You have filed an affidavit here.
Yes, Lord.
Come to page 38.
Lordship,
Herein, see the serial number 2,
Lordship,
Zanobi Dole.
Lordship,
She has 40.75,
Lordship, Lordship.
but her MA marks were taken into consideration to make her eligible.
BA.
No, MA, last remarks column.
Yes, Lordship,
Below percentage in graduation, but eligible on basis of MA.
Lordship,
She has 57, petitioner has 57%.
Lordship.
Why was her case not considered?
Lordship.
Hmm?
No, remark column to it. Down last time.
Just see the remark column. Yes. Mr. Naik,
Lordship.
want to have some instructions in the
Yes,
matter?
Lordship, some clarifications are required.
You have your clarification. All right? When? Next week?
Next one.
List this matter again on 3/4/2024. Mr. P. shall receive instruction as to how candidates not securing 50% marks in the graduation examination were permitted to were considered to be eligible for selection by reckoning the marks scored by them in their master's course. It is seen that the petitioner who had more than 50% marks in her master's course was not treated to be eligible for selection against the advertisement in question, and her name was placed in the reject list, while it is alleged that similarly situated persons having below percentage marks in the graduation exam were selected for appointment basing on the marks scored by them in their master's course. On 4th.
No, not on 19th.
Ni-
19th.
Wait,
I will get some time.
small instruction. 8 for Goyde.
Lordship.
Highly obliged, Lordship.
Obliged.
Yes, Mr. Singh.
My lord.
Mm.
My lord, first of all, I take your lordship to the order.
Death and register the birth act of person. But yes,
The order passed by this honorable court whereby my interim was vacated, my lord. The observation-
you forget the vacation. We are provided there that if you can satisfy this
Yeah,
code, we'll come
yes,
back.
my lord. The question that was raised, my lord, is in.
Just show
page-
me that your birth certificate can be given any credence.
Now, we will have to go to the history, my lord. The Assam, the Birth and Death Registration Act came into force in 1969. But in the state of Assam, the rules that we have come across, my lord, was framed in 1999. Now, in 1978 also, there was a rules. So in between 69 to 78, there is no rules so far applicable in our state. And there was no authority practically, at least in the district of Shonitpur, who was issuing the birth certificate. So it was earlier known as Darang, my lord. So Darang, it was bifurcated in 1983. Till then, there was no birth certificate. And apart from that, my lord, we will have to also take into account the social and cultural.
We will not, for the purpose of determining.
Let me understand,
You just show me one document, Mr. Singh.
my lord.
That
Before
in
coming to
in
that,
absence, it's a self-declaration that you made before the authorities.
now the question will be, what was the way, my lord, in which the birth certificate could have been issued? Now kindly come to the provision itself, my lord, the Birth and Death Registration Act. 1969.
Birth and Death Registration Act, 90.
Along with the Birth and Death Registration Act, my lord, if the our Judges Library has got the rules of 1978, we could not lay our hands, my lord, in 1978 rules as is applicable in our state. So far 1999 rules, my lord, that we have.
You are referring to the 1969 Act,
Act.
which section?
Kindly come to section 1, section 2, my lord. It extends to the whole of India. Section 3, section 1, subsection 3, it shall come into force in a state on such date as the central government may by notification in the official gazette appoint.
Section 2,
Section 1, subsection 2 and 3,
Section 1.
subsection 2 and 3. It extends to the whole of India, but state government can notify, or the central government can notify as to in which state it is going to apply on which date. Now, my lord, every state, and kindly come to.
It came into Assam, effect of Assam in the year 1970. 1/4/1970, except Khasi Jantia Hills, Shillong, Garo Hills, United Mikir and North Kachar Hills, and the Mizo Hills. Rest in the state, it came into effect on 1/4/1970.
Now comes the rules. The rules was framed for the first time in the year 1978. In between 1970 and 1978, there was no clarity as to which officer is going to issue. So far, the state of Assam is concerned by them. The Joint Director of Health Services used to issue certificates. Apart from that, the municipal corporation, municipal authority were also given the authority to issue certificate. But after 1978, Now, if someone was taking birth in between the 70s and 78, my lord, there was no clarity as to who is the authority who is going to issue the certificate.
Okay, once the rules
Now,
have
my
come into
birth-
place,
my lord.
once the rules have come into place, the act says there is a provision for delayed registration also.
My lord.
If
Now
you can
kindly
come
come
to
to-
section 13.
Section 13, my lord. So within 30 days, my lord, there was rules of getting the birth registered.
Forget that rules. Say that there is, now it's a delayed registration.
Delayed registration, my
So
lord.
let it be
Now,
13.
now kindly come to section 1 and 2.
Hmm.
Any birth or death of which information is given to the registrar after the expiry of the period is specified therefore, but within 30 days of its occurrence shall be registered on payment of such late fee as may be prescribed. Second, any birth or death of which delayed information is given to the registrar after 30 days.
You
but
can come to
within
straight to 3.
any birth or death which has not been registered within 1 year of its occurrence shall be registered only an order made by the magistrate of the first class or a presidency magistrate after verifying the correctness of the birth or death and on payment of the prescribed fee. Now comes the subsection 3 of section 13, my lord.
Hmm.
Now, what kind of application is to be made and how the order will be passed? By
Any
the first
birth
class
order which
magistrate.
is so. Or a presidency magistrate after verifying the correctness of the birth order on payment of a. So here there is a requirement of the district magistrate's order.
No, magistrate first class, judicial magistrate.
No,
Which one?
13(3).
Magistrate of first class, my lord.
Made, no, shall be on an order made by a magistrate of the first class
First class. That
or
is judicial
presidency
mag-
magistrate
Ah.
after verifying the correctness of the birth or death and on payment of a prescribed fee.
prescribed.
So
Now,
there has to be an order.
order.
Show me that
Now-
order in your case.
Now, my lord, kindly read section, subsection 2 and 3 together. Just for a moment, my lord. What is the requirement of subsection 2? Within 1 year, an affidavit by a notary
Within 1 year.
within 1 year. Beyond 1 year, an order from the magistrate first class. Now, what kind of application is to be
This is
filed?
not a judicial magistrate first class, madam.
Judicial
Sir.
magistrate. Now kindly come to my lord, the affidavit that I have shown, it is before judicial magistrate first class, not before any notary.
Now show me,
now-
show me that the judicial magistrate had verified that fact.
My lord,
What is required here is a
that is why,
verification.
your lordship, that is why I was praying, my lord.
Mr.
that
Singh,
we
don't
will have to
go,
consider-
don't
my
go
lord,
into,
for
I
a
don't
moment.
expect from you an argument in, make some substantial argument.
My lord, kindly consider as to what kind of application I was.
I'm
supposed to
sorry,
give
you
the-
show me that you have satisfied 3. That last
For
part of
that,
the
my lord,
interim
for
order
that, if
vacation,
I am
I'll
not wrong,
pass.
my lord, we need the 78 rules if it is available, my lord, 78 rules. Whether I was supposed to file an application or simply an affidavit along with the supporting document. I have shown the horoscope-
Mr. Singh,
My lord,
I would be satisfied. This is a date of birth recognition, nothing to do with your date of birth certificate, whether that document can be taken into account or not.
my lord.
And see, it's a discretion of the authorities. We have 2 documents before us. One is your
Admit card.
admit card, which is prior in point of time, right? Matriculation admit card, prior in point of time. Secondly, you have a birth certificate, subsequent, and that too made on an oral statement made by you. On your self-declaration. Affidavit is nothing but a self-declaration.
My lord,
Section 3, I suppose, of the Evidence Act.
my lord.
What value can we give to that when you have not used that for correction of the matriculation? Matriculation is a public document now.
My lord, may I interrupt your lordship? Kindly come to the fact that in 1993, I am joining the service. And while joining the service, I am placing the birth certificate, not the matriculation.
Because you said your matriculation certificate is lost.
The original has been lost. But I have not hidden it. I have
No,
said
no,
it
you
has been lost.
have hidden
Now,
it. They have accepted that. And see, this is not,
For that, my lord. may
this
I
is not a rectification. This is a correction. There is a difference.
Yes. My lord, in 1992, I am not knowing that I am going to join any service, and that too in a non-sanctioned post, my lord. At that period of time, I have obtained this birth certificate because of the fact
Okay,
that
fine. Let me question you. You obtained it. You knew that your matriculation date is wrong. Right?
I applied, my lord, and I got it.
No. You knew that your date of birth recorded in the matriculation certificate of 83 is wrong. So 91, you got this.
92, my lord.
92, you got this birth certificate. You're not going for any job. What prevented you from, at that point of time, from correcting this? Applying at least for the matriculation thing.
My lord, I have already mentioned in my pleading that it was my brother who was looking after, because my father died in the year 1973 itself, my lord, when I was a minor. So I was brought up by my elder brother, my lord. May I submit, my lord, that if it is available, 1978 rules, my lord.
We don't have it now.
Because, my
Hey,
lord,
1978 rules are saying instruction library.
because that will clarify
Just write it down, the name of the rule to him, and we will have it after some time.
Assam birth and death.
Something.
Okay.
We'll have it after some time. This is not satisfied, because if you search, you will get judgments wherein it says in such a circumstance, the matriculation certificate will hold the field.
1999 rules is clear, my lord. But my application was considered in 92, so I need the 78 rules.
Fine. What does 1999 say?
It says, my lord, in case of delayed, fine and penalties are there, and apart from that, order is required. But
And that is the
procedure
provision,
there.
and that is the provision of the act. When the act says so, how can the rules go beyond that? When the act says an order is required, the rules normally, let's see what it is. Rules will not be saying anything else.
But, my lord, the rules will guide as to what kind of application I am supposed to make before the authority concerned. In the absence of the rules, it was the norms, my lord, to submit your own self-declaration along with supporting
Mr.
documents.
Singh, those will come into operation. Do you know when? There is a hospital record, right? There is a hospital record, and the authority delayed, but is certifying from that hospital record that you were born on so and so date. It would be a different circumstance altogether.
My lord.
And another circumstance, your self-declaration. We have a matriculation record. Which one should we follow?
But my lord, we'll have to consider 70s and 80s when the births were taking place at by die, my lord. Okay, I am coming back.
There are decisions of this court also on that. Let us sign your action. Just write it down for him. That was.
May it please your lordship, my lord, I'm supposed to take steps on respondent number 2 and 3 herein. Respondent 1 has retired.
You have not even taken steps.
My lord, I took steps, but this was not tagged inadvertently, perhaps.
When did you take?
That was earlier on. That was at the time of the COVID. This was 2020, 21, sorry.
The Islamic Council for the petitioner, Mr. N. Borwa, submits that he had taken steps for service of notice upon the respondents in terms of the order dated 7/2/2022. However, the same was not tagged with the records of this case. However, first of all, be that as it may, the petitioner is now required to take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number
2 and 3.
2 and 3 by way of registered post with AD within 2 working days from today.
I'm obliged.
List this matter again after 4 weeks with a report, status report with regard to the report with regard to the status of service of notice upon the respondents.
I'm obliged.
Heard Mr. N. Bora, Islamic Council for the petitioner. Listing the office note dated 14/3/2024. Service of notice upon respondent number 2 is not complete. Stop. List this matter. again
Respondent number 2
after-
already appeared earlier, Mr. Khatania, my lord.
Because we sent notice recently, and it is the office note that it is not.
He has already appeared, my lord. Last occasion.
For Mr. Kaur,
Yes, my lord.
no, newly implemented. Mr. Kaur.
Oh, yes, Khatania also appeared. Khatania.
No, this notice was issued only on 19/2.
My lord.
We implemented him
my lord,
on 16/2.
my lord.
So how can he appear? 16/2, Mr. Kumar was implemented as a respondent. Right?
My lord,
And we issued notice on that day.
my lord,
Notices were sent on 19/2.
19 to
So the 14/3, the notice is that it's not complete. Naturally, not 14, 4 years.
my lord. My lord.
List again after
My
2
lord,
weeks with the
before,
status.
before Bihu, my lord, because of the one development is going on, my lord. And my secretary, my lord, is today is the he called the petitioner, my lord.
Fine, let him go.
My lord, before Bihu, my lord.
Let's see. After 2 weeks, after. List this matter again on 9/2, 9/4/2024,
March,
along with a report pertaining to service of notice on status of service of notice upon respondent number 2.
March, my lord.
Yeah, please, your lordship.
Mm.
Lordship, this is a contempt matter. The matter pertains to provincialization of service for the post of science teacher in ME Madrasa School. Notice was issued on 15/6/2022, your lordship. And we have taken the steps on 23/6/2022. But till now, the affidavit has not been filed.
Just a moment. It is seen from the office note dated 8/8/2023 that that learned councils had entered appearance on behalf of the respondents. Full stop. This is item number 25.
Yes,
It is seen that in the cause list also, the name of the councils are being duly represented, duly reflected for the respondents. However, none has entered appearance today. Also, list this matter again on 2/4/2024. In the event there is no representation on behalf of the respondents, personal appearance of the respondents would be ordered on the next returnable date. Mr. Sharma, who is appearing for the elementary? Tell them that the names are there, but nobody has appeared. So if nobody appears, we'll have to call them personally. Item number 25. Next.
much obliged.
Mr. Fukan, take care of item number 25. Next day, nobody appears, we'll have to follow. We'll have to ask for their personal appearance because
Madam.
councils have entered
Item
appearance.
25, madam.
Even Miss N. Fukan is entered appearance.
Yes, madam. She is, I think, allotted this case.
Yes, Matidio.
Madam.
In the office note dated 8/8/2023. It is stated that the notices were not served upon the respondents. Also, accordingly, petitioner is required to take steps for service of notice upon respondent number 2 and 3. First steps for notice of service of notice of respondent number 3. Steps within 3 days. List this matter after 4 weeks.
Please, your lordship. Lordship, in this case, we would like to file implementing petition to the Director of Higher Education, lordship. Implement petition, lordship.
On the prayer of Ms. S.
S.A. Khalifa.
S.A. Khalifa, Learned Council appearing for the petitioner. List this matter after 2 weeks. The petitioner takes requisite steps for implementing the present incumbents in the post of present incumbent in the post of Director of Higher Education, Assam. So the petitioner, in terms of the directions passed by this court wide order dated 9/8/2023, has file the amended cost item. Full stop. In view of the above, issue notice for service of notice upon respondent number 2. Full stop. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon respondent number 2 by way of registered post with AD. Steps within 2 days. List this matter again after 4 weeks. Same model. Same model. दूसरा नहीं. Separate.
Item 30, Lordship, here I need some accommodation. Lordship, we are going to file a review petition because we are unable to, though we have issued a speaking order. Yeah, Lordship, express your mind, but
Because
yes,
that order
yes, Lordship.
will not be in satisfaction of the director.
Yes, absolutely. So
Mr.
some time may kindly be given.
Mr. District, can't help it. Because that order,
My lord.
subject to correction, would not be implementable today.
Yes,
Lordship, if
Because it cannot be.
I understand.
Because why I say so? Then we will have to go beyond our orders. We say that if 10-4 is crossed
My lord,
under the 2011
my
Act,
lord,
then it will be just a ministerial order. So setting aside would not be.
my lord.
But here, your case is being considered from the district level board again. In the meantime, the act goes.
yes.
So
No, my lord, if your lordship.
under 2017, you are more than eligible.
My
Yes,
lord, though my learned friend has proposed that they are going to file a review, my lord. If your lordship permits me only 1 minute, my lordship, I will make my submission, my lord. This honorable court on 28/10/2021, despite availability of 2017 Act, my lord, this order was passed in their presence, my lord. Now it is a 2024, my lord, during.
That you take your recourse to the proceedings in that review. Take this plea, get it dismissed, come back to me. Rest we will do.
yes,
My lord, but by this procedure delaying the matter, my lord.
Can't help
and,
it,
my lord,
because
since
we
my-
find-
all
we
the
also
staff,
find-
my lord, they regularize, my lord, giving effect.
Mr. Counsel, it is willful and deliberate violation. I don't find a willful and deliberate violation here. They want to take a step, let them.
2024, they have a decision, they're going to file review, my lord.
But they have passed an order. We'll have to consider
Yeah.
that then. We'll have to consider that.
Then. My lord, my humble submission, this contempt petition may be kept pending, my lord, let them file review.
It is
I'm
pending.
not closing it.
Yes,
I'm
it is
keeping it pending.
It
Yes.
is pending.
Who's saying, how can I close this?
No, it is pending.
I'm keeping it pending.
Yes,
My
yes.
lord, my learned friend though made the submission. that they
You
are going
hear
to
the order.
Review, my lord.
You hear the order. Mr. SMT Sistik, learned counsel appearing for the respondents, praised that he is under instructions to prefer a review petition in the matter. Full stop. They said review petition would be invariably filed before 10/4/2024.
Yes,
Full stop. List this matter again on 29/4/2024, on
Yes,
which
sir.
date
Obliged.
Mr. Sistik shall place before this court the outcome of the review petition to be passed in the matter by
Yes.
the state respondents.
Lordship, today actually, my lord, in support of my case, my lord, and I brought certain decision, order passed by the Honorable Apex Court, my lord, who exactly under similar situation, my lord, the authority, my lord, the order passed by this court, my lord, they cannot edit or interpret the order. They has to follow the as it is, my lord. Under similar certain Honorable Apex Court taken.
I'll tell you that the Honorable Apex Court has said
yes,
Yes,
that this court cannot go behind the order.
yes.
absolutely,
It has to go what is there.
absolutely, my lord. But
And
here
the
you
court
propose
has
only-
also, Apex Court has also said that it is open to this court
My lord,
to examine whether there is willful and deliberate violation. 1. 2, whether the order can be implemented.
Yes.
That we can look into.
Yes,
it cannot be implemented. That is true, my lord.
Then,
Okay, my lord.
then, why do you complicate things?
Okay,
You
Mr.
get that thing violation, let them file that review, get it dismissed, then it would become a different issue altogether.
then we are obliged.
Let this issue of non-implementability be urged, then come back.
Obliged.
Then we can hold them
Yes, my lord.
guilty of contempt.
And
Because that point has already been now heard.
if they fail in the review petition,
Then
some
you come back.
exemplary cause
Then
will
you
not
come back.
For
Then
delaying
you,
this
then you
process.
come back.
Yes,
We
my
are
lord.
here.
Obliged.
But today you also agree this order is not implemented. We can close it right away. We don't want to do that.
So better is kept pending. Obliged.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, our affidavit is ready. Kindly 1 week time may be granted. Lordship will file our affidavit.
This has been
within
going
one-
on.
Within a week, lordship.
What happened? That person had retired,
No, your lordship has,
protected.
yes.
We have passed some orders.
Yes,
He
yes.
has retired and somebody there only has got it.
Somebody from the different school had been, in my school, he came and,
That I know.
yes.
Now that post in Longlit was to be vacant.
Yes. The
What happened?
In charge.
From the same school
Same
itself.
school. Your lordship may see page 32 is the imprint order.
That I,
And they've been asked to produce one instruction, my lord.
Hmm.
It's almost, the lordship may see the order dated 36/2022, by which they said the last part of the order on the returnable date, the inspector of schools, Karbi Anglong Depot shall be placed before the court. a copy of-
27/3.
Yes. This court also directed to produce that instruction, but that has never come.
Yes, madam.
Yes, lordship. A week time we'll file our affidavit and record will produce it.
You had undertaken to file this affidavit.
Lordship, it's ready. We'll file it within a
Immediately
week. within a
during
week.
the first, I think, first week when I sat single.
Lordship.
This, I think this was one of the matter I passed an order. December 23.
Lordship, some accommodation this time. Last chance may be granted, lordship.
I joined the school on,
Okay, I'll give you a last chance.
Lordship.
If you don't file, what should I do? Tell me that also, I'll record it. Tell me that also. I'll not take a decision, you take a call.
We'll file it. We'll file it.
If it does not done, then your CEM will be here standing on that next day morning.
Lordship, actually,
If that is an undertaking-
service was not there.
No. If undertaking is there, he'll be here or whoever is the competent authority. Who would be the competent authority, Mr. Roy?
Lordship.
my lord,
Secretary, Department of Secondary Education.
second,
He'll be here at 10:15,
Lordship.
right?
We'll file it.
List this matter again on 8/4/2024. In the event, list this matter in the event the affidavit on behalf of the KAAC authorities are not brought on record on or before 8/4/2024. The Secretary, Department of Secondary Education shall personally appear in the matter. The Secondary Education, KAAC, not you, not you. KAAC shall personally appear at 10:15 on 8/4/2024 to explain the issues, to clarify the issues arising in the present case.
and the instructions also they produce, my lord.
Let them.
Oblige, lordship.
It's only if you don't file an affidavit.
Lordship.
May I please, lordship, engaged counsel is unwell today, my lord. Matter may be deferred and this matter is on, this matter may be put on admission stage, my lord. And on admission stage, matter may be disposed of.
My lord, last time was short, my lord, and 4 weeks time was granted. And I filed a vacating petition in the year 2023 of
No,
the.
we are hearing it today.
My lord, there is no issue, my lord, very simple issue, my lord.
Hmm.
So in this case, kindly may peruse that I am, my lord, 226/23, my lord.
This item number?
I 226, my lord, 23.
IA is not listed today,
226/23, my lord.
It is listed.
along with the application, my lord.
Okay, we'll come to the repetition. You start.
Lordship, I am not engaged counsel, my lord.
None appears for the petitioner. We'll dismiss it then. If you're not, why are you making submissions? We'll dismiss it. You're not the engaged counsel. We'll dismiss it. Non-prosecution.
He instructed me on my telephone.
This is not done. Who is the instructed counsel? Dhawan,
Yeah, the one, my lord.
call him. What I mean, he's in court.
At 2 p.m. maybe matter may be heard, my lord.
If he does not come, we'll proceed. But
Yes, my lord.
he's in court.
No, my lord.
Then
I may be right to. He is not well, my lord. On admission stage, my lord, matter may be disclosed. Last chance, maybe.
why are you making? They are not in the case. Why are you making that submission? When that should be taken up in the admission stage. That submission is let Mr. Devan make. So he's having some problem today.
Yes, my lord.
Your only case is you are at serial number 1, he is at serial number 2.
To my lord.
Show me that is a merit list. End of the matter.
And my respectful submission is that the alphabetically list was prepared by the principal.
We are not.
Not
correct.
on
You
merit.
just show me that this is a list which is prepared on the basis of merit. You got 70, he got 40. So he is serial number 2, you are serial number 1. Take the order. If not, dismissed. Just a president of a body. 2 names were provided. The authorities found favor with him. Why should we interfere? You have not alleged any malafide. You have not made the guardian minister a party.
My
You have
lord.
not made the deputy commissioner by name.
My
You have not made inspector of schools by name. 2 o'clock. Mr. Dhawan may have some problem.
My lord, my lord.
Let it have it on list again on the prayer of Mr. A. Dhawan, listed again on 2/4/2024. No further adjournment would be granted in the.
Obliged, my lord.
Most of it.
May I please, my lord? This message is for a restoration of the order dated 24/2/23 of contempt case 139/2018.
We'll restore it. Mr. Sharma, Mr. Das, one assistant, one query. Just require your guidance. There was a contempt petition. It was dismissed for non-prosecution. And along with it, the notices that were issued were also recalled. So initiation of contempt is not there. What I found from the records is after that first notice was issued to the contemners, they had taken steps and the contemners had received notice also. So in that view of the matter, and if I restore the order, that notice gets revived.
Yes.
So it will be within 1 year.
No, again, my fresh notice will have to go anyway.
No, that is a different issue.
Yes.
But that notice will also get revived.
Yes, yes.
So the proceedings herein have been initiated within 1 year.
Yes.
So if I restore it, maybe the contempt can be heard by this
Yes.
court. We'll do that.
Yes.
Yes, your name?
El Colita.
L. Kolita. Miss case 12021, no?
21.
The L. Kolita Learned Counsel for the petition. The present miscellaneous application has been instituted by the petitioners therein. Praying for a restoration of contempt case number 139/2018, which was dismissed for non-prosecution by order dated 24/2/2023. Also, on perusal of the pleadings as brought on record in the in this case, it is seen that the petitioners have satisfactorily explained the absence of the engaged counsel on the date when the connected contempt case was called up for hearing. Also, the petitioner, the hearing, is not at fault for the non-appearance of the petition of the counsel for the petitioner on the date when the contempt case was taken up for. consideration, that is on 5/9/2022 and on 24/2/2023. Also, the petitioner, the cause of action for which the contempt petition was so instituted continues even as on date. Full stop. In view of the above, this court is of the view that the order dated 24/2/2023 passed in WPC, passed in contempt case number 139/2018 needs to be recalled, and accordingly the same stands recalled. The contempt petition be restored to file. Full stop. The recalling of the order dated 24/2/2023 would revive the order dated when was the notices issued first time?
4/4/18.
Where is that order?
4/4/18.
Would revive the order dated 4/4/18 by which notices in the contempt matter was issued upon the respondents. Full stop. MC accordingly, Ms. Case accordingly stands disposed of. Full stop. In view of the order passed today in MC number 21 of 2023, the present contempt petition stands restored to file. Full stop. Accordingly, issue fresh notice upon the respondents. Full stop. The petitioner is required to bring on record the present incumbents in the office of the Commissioner and Secretary, Education, present incumbents in office of but the petitioner is permitted to file appropriate application for bringing on record the present incumbents against whom in the offices against whom the violation of the directions passed by this court wide order dated 29/3/2017 has been alleged. File your applications.
My lord, here, my lord, Vedanta Kaushik is today, my lord, in Itanagar bench, my lord. So, my lord.
Ask him to come online.
Lordship may peruse the last two consecutive orders, my lord. On
Two orders. We cannot be permitting this.
My lord, Sainu Kalandama has come, my lord.
That came long back. That came in February. That came in February.
Next Wednesday, my lord.
So you are appearing for the respondents.
Yes.
Then You have your instructions at 2 p.m.
Elementary.
No appeal against this order. Violated. Okay. Mr. U. Sharma shall place on record. U. Sharma, B. Kaushik, and who is there? SMT 60 oblique query, would it? We'll put everybody's name so that nobody can say, Nalagade, U. Sharma on the next date fix shall place on record instructions as to why the or directions passed by this court wide order dated 8/8/2023
Yes, ma'am.
in WPC number 7600/2023 has not been complied till date.
My lord, in next statement.
List this matter again on 8/4/2024. Mr. Sharma.
Yes,
please.
Much obliged, my lord. My lord, otherwise personal appearance may be given on the next statement. If they are not complying.
Let that be between us. You have brought it to my notice.
My lord, my lord.
Enough.
Much obliged, my lord.
Let that be between us.
My lord.
78 or rules to paise. Pale muk din.
May please, Your Lordship. In this matter, I have taken up the step, my lord. In this 36, my lord. I have taken up the steps, my lord.
When?
Today, my lord.
Why not taken so long?
It's mistakenly my south, my lord. Court process and register proposal has been taken up to the college.
You are Fazal Ha.
Yes, my lord.
How done? Okay, come to page 40.
My lord, 40. My lord. My lord. Format of district scrutiny committee, my lord. Format of district scrutiny committee.
Now, this 164/219/224
My lord.
is the students of your school or if you HSLC center in your school.
It's shown as a, my lord.
No, you come
enrollment
to
in a
page
subject.
45.
45, my lord.
So these are
It is
the
on
total students which
student,
appeared.
Appeared, my lord. HSLC exam, my lord.
Okay.
It is shown the HSLC exam appeared, my lord. 144, 101, 117, 188, 117.
From two different centers.
My lord.
Right?
It is shown, my lord, name of the center, Senivari Ansolik High School, my lord.
Yes.
My lord.
Why? He has the requisite.
Your Lordship,
Are you appearing?
Yes, Your Lordship.
What is the issue here?
Your Lordship, here provincialization matter, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, pertaining.
Why was his services not provincialized?
Pertaining to that, Your Lordship, I beg Your Lordship granting 1 week time to obtain instruction, Your Lordship.
2 o'clock. This is instructions were sought for in 21/6/23. Why delay? So long it is not here. Nearly a year now. Why?
Extra copy may serve upon us, Your Lordship will obtain instruction.
Have you filed an order? Requisite copy if not served.
No, Your Lordship, we did not receive it.
Requisite copy not served.
My lord. Earlier I have served. If needs so, my lord, I today serve, my lord. You fix it on Wednesday, my lord.
Yes, sir.
Ms. P. Das, Learned Council for the Learned Standing Council, Secondary Education Department undertakes to place before this court the requisite instructions as to why, receive requisite instructions as to why the case of the petitioner for provincialization of his services was not considered by the respondent authorities. List this matter again on 2/4/2024.
Deeply obliged.
I am appearing for response number 4, my lord, whatever my, way back in January, it was shown, my lord, but we forgot to file it. Today itself we will filing, my lord, for response number 4.
Mr. Sharma,
Yes.
you had undertaken on 8/12/2023 to take remedial measures in the matter. Where is that order dated 1/12? Copy you have. 1/12.
That has been taken, my lord.
1/12/2023. You have a copy of that. You produced it on 6/12/2023 before this court.
We have complied with the order, my lord.
That has been complied, Lordship.
It has been complied with.
Yes.
Yes.
Everything is finished.
No, Lordship, but one thing is not finished, Lordship.
Huh.
The departmental deputy, he has applied for his, he is eligible for Lordship senior assistant, he did. The application was pending before because it is, as per rule, Lordship, it is principal. There should be a DPC, Lordship, but he had submitted the since long, Lordship. But DPC has not been going.
That is a different thing altogether.
Lordship, because it,
You had challenged 28/8/2023 before this court.
Lordship.
That has been declared, that has gone.
Gone. That is my gone. Now, you, my lord, he was, whatever, my lord, he was a judicial assistant, my lord, he was given some.
Because when you were asked to go back as library assistant.
Library assistant.
That they have now modified. Have they withdrawn that?
He withdrawn earlier he was not withdrawn, but this court ordered to take departmental action against the principal. And then he has taken this decision and he modified. And subsequently he has been again suspended, Lordship.
That is a different thing altogether.
And my petition is pending.
But Mr. Montauk, your grievance was after you came back from leave.
Lordship.
Junior assistant back to library assistant.
Lordship.
Now that has been remedied. Then what more submits here?
He was in charge, my lord, not.
I'm in charge.
That's it I'm saying. You are in charge, senior assistant.
Yes. And my Lordship, there is application might consider for promotion, Lordship. It has been considered due to this principal, Lordship. It is the way, because as per rule, Lordship, annexer.
We will say that your prayer is, your prayer with regard to your posting as library assistant is being remedied. But your application for promotion on regular basis is pending. The authorities will consider that and pass appropriate.
As per law, Lordship, law is Lordship, can you see the annexer 25, Lordship? 51, Lordship. This is the rule, Lordship, and the before the Lordship.
So in your school, your library assistant is equal to lower division assistant.
Lower division that. Now he is entitled senior assistant. Lordship, page number 14 line, Lordship. Have a look, Lordship. Second prayer, Lordship. May I read, Lordship?
Okay.
He has joined 2007, Lordship. At 16 years, he is entitled. And Lordship, that's it. That's
so, Shama,
yes.
Main grievance redressed. With regard to promotion, we will leave it to you.
Promotion cannot be, my lord. My lord, suppose I am junior assistant. I am given some, because the other man has died. So in that vacancy, my lord, you are given some in charge. The regular man will come on selection being said by the
but the senior post is to be filled up from lower division assistants, library assistant.
Yes, there will be other competence.
No.
Other
Not
person.
only he, you consider his case along with others.
Now, one more problem has come now.
Yes.
We are going to file an application of vacating this order also because now he is suffering from serious ill health. I don't know what. He went on treatment also for 15 days. Petitioner. And now he comes, he has joined the office, my lord, but he is not in a way to function. He just sits whole day in the chair and goes back.
For
now we are taking the work from other side.
That, there are provisions under FRSR.
Yes. So
there are provisions under FRSR.
Under FRSR.
You invoke those How can this court come to your rescue?
No, not that.
Say that he is a dead dude, ask him to go.
Yes, no, that will do, my lord, FR 56, that will do. But matter is that, my lord, now taking coup of this course order, my lord, he is not neither leaving he is not allowing others to function also. The examination time, my lord, the college is suffering a lot.
Proceed against him.
Yes, he is not a principal, Lordship. How can proceed?
You can proceed against him if he is not working,
Yes,
not following. Insubordination is a misconduct.
yes.
Proceed
No,
against him.
Not, my lord, because of ill health only, not, that's why we are sympathetic also.
Then you promote him and give him that seniorship, then ask him to go on retirement. He gets something. If that is the sympathy you have,
Your lordship, they get a promoter like that.
that's it.
Anyway.
That's why we are saying we will only ask you
Yes.
to consider his case if he is eligible along with other similarly situated persons. And then pass orders.
Yes.
He has
Dispose of.
he has been suspended for the allegation of cheating the examination in higher secondary level. His nephew was there.
Mr. Monto.
He is not there, Lordship.
Mr. Monto.
Yeah, allegation, Lordship. I am
Mr.
not
Monto.
Lordship. It's an allegation.
Is otherwise you're superior.
Lordship.
If you have any personal grievance with regard to that, then you say.
Yes, yes, Lordship.
Mr. Monto,
Lordship.
he has done something bad and that has affected you, come before this court.
Yes, yes.
But if that action of his is not affecting you in any manner,
Lordship, I have
that
personally
his
made party.
cheating in the examination
Lordship.
has not affected you in your service, has it? Has
Yes,
it
yes.
affected you in your service?
Yes,
How?
yes, Lordship.
How?
Because earlier occasion he was suspended. Earlier occasion also. When he was suspended, I was given promotion. When I come to the picture, Lordship, he said that you do as per my work, as per my order.
The principal.
The principal.
He will naturally
Because
say.
passed in the resolution in the governing
Yes,
body, my
Lordship,
lord, what
I
to say?
personally
No,
made
no,
the
Mr. Monto.
Yes.
Principal will naturally say that you will have
No,
to do
illegal
this.
order. I am not bound to follow illegal order. He have given illegal orders, all the say financial illegal
Okay.
orders, Lordship.
Heard Mr. D. Monto, Learned Counsel for the petition. Also Mr. RP, you do whatever you want to do. Heard also Mr. RP Sharma, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. P.
My
Upatyay,
lord,
Learned Counsel appearing for the petitioner. List this matter after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. You do whatever you want to do.
yes.
Lordship.
Mr. Monto, if this is the attitude of your client, can't help it.
Lordship.
Mr. Sharma, you have 1 week time, 1 month time.
Yes.
Take whatever steps you want to take.
Okay.
Huh? Yo, matlab.
My previous order.
Orders ke kahin? He does it. Mr. Professor, we'll just finish up the orders and then take up this matter.
My lord, at two, my lord, my other matters are fixed in court number. My lord,
3 we will take it up. 15 minutes. Oh, we'll have the matter today. No, only come.
no,
No, we'll have it, Mr.
No, my lord.
Professor, we are ready. You start. But please, yes, Mr. Professor, you start.
Well, of course, my lord, all appointments were made. There was an advertisement, my lord, in year 2019, 2011. 19 to 2011. Against certain post, one of the post is, my lord, storekeeper come clerk.
Which you are
And
concerned.
storekeeper. I applied for. All the 3 petitioners applied for. And in the advertisement, my lord, there is nothing, my lord, reflected that what would be the cut-off mark. They did not say anything. Even in the call letter, there is, my lord, no reflection, nothing of the sort, no notification, no guidance, nothing. Then, my lord, out of, there are as many as 30 posts are notified. And they selected 104%. Our basic allegation was that you selected the person belonging to particular 2 districts, Kamrup and Shunitpur.
Have you made them parties?
My lord, we made a specific statement.
No. After the affidavit was filed
My lord.
on 5/11/2015, disclosing the names of the selected candidates, have you made them parties?
No, we didn't make them
Why?
party. My lord, because, my lord, the addresses are not available.
Forget it. The names are there. You could have made it by way of the director.
That is, my lord, of course, my lord,
Then how will we interfere with that?
that's true, my lord.
So we are closing it.
Then Lordship, can you give me some liberty?
No liberty. Enough is enough. And Mr. Professor,
My lord.
your allegation was that from a particular district, people were being
My
appointed.
lord.
But the
There is-
select list shows that it's spread all over district.
All over district.
My lord, Lordship, kindly, this is one allegation. Other
Second allegation is cut-off marks.
My lord. Other
Come to
allegation-
your reply.
My lord, kindly appreciate.
Come
my
to
lord.
club page 103. I
One-
think that will settle the matter. 103.
103.
Running page.
One zero three.
Come to the chart.
Yes. This is the, my lord, I have made a specific complaint.
Right.
Some person that is.
No. Let's just test that.
Huh?
We will just examine that, Mr.
Yes.
So Bijay Tokbi,
Vijay Tokpi secured 68 marks.
who is he?
He is, my lord, belonging to ST category, ST Hills category.
He is not the petitioner.
He is not the petitioner.
Okay.
Lordship, kindly see the cutoff
So
mark is 78.
the cutoff marks
Is
is
78.
no.
Last column, column number 8.
Now show me.
Then serial number 1, 44.
Okay, Mr. Let's first Bijay Tokbi.
Yes.
Right? He is STH.
STH.
The cutoff marks for STH is how much?
78.
No, it is 38.
STH is 38.
38.
Yes. STP
38.
is
Right.
38.
Then come to Henemium Singzam,
Then it is also 38.
38. So they have more than that.
My lord.
Right?
My lord.
Who is this next one? 704250.
They did not, my lord, classify, my lord. They did not mention the category.
No, where? Where did that they did not mention?
52 and 56.
That page number 684 is the select list.
Yes.
Therein, where does this name 704250 figure?
Just a minute. Select list, they have mentioned the select list in their opinion opposition. At page 84.
That's it. Where does this number 704250 figure?
Slow down. These two numbers is not available.
Then why have you brought it in?
But they were appointed.
Now that's what I'm saying. Where is that appointment? Persons who have been appointed is at page 84.
Yes.
So just find that out for me. That number 704250. So Mr. Purkhaisto, that name is not there.
Lordship, my contention was that, my lord, at the time of selection of the candidate for oral interview, you didn't follow the, my lord, procedure. You picked up the person on pick and choose basis.
Okay, who were picked up on pick and choose basis?
At least these two persons.
Who are they? Who are they?
Because they did not reflect the
Because these people are not there in the final select list.
Maybe. But at the time of, my lord,
You
had we got
some
the
number you bring in, how can we proceed against them?
no, had we got the opportunity to appear in the Bhaiba board, we would have got an opportunity, my lord, further chance to establish our.
Not get the cutoff marks.
2%, at least 2%, my lord, they were, my lord, selected for oral interview, whereas they secured less marks.
Oh, what category are they?
They didn't mention in their, my lord, affidavit.
Then we also not find it because in the affidavit,
Affidavit,
these
they didn't say
numbers are
anything.
not there, Mr. Purkhaisto.
Affidavit, they didn't meet this allegation.
Mr. These two numbers,
Yes.
704250,
Yes.
700832 are not
My lord,
there.
not in the main select list. But whatever the, my lord, allegation that I have made, these two persons are picked up, in spite of not getting, my lord, secured mark or more mark. They were selected for Bhaiba Bosi.
Fine.
At least they didn't meet this allegation.
Fine. But finally, they did not come out. So let's forget it.
But I was
And what
excluded, my lord.
further allegation you have, Mr. Prakash?
I was excluded. I was not given opportunity to appear in the Bhaibavasi.
Fine. So
And my lord,
today,
Supreme-
those posts are filled up.
And Supreme
So
Court. says, my lord-
Mr. Supreme Court will come
my
later.
lord, Supreme Court says.
Today, no, Mr. Prakash, so today, if I have
My
to direct for your appointment,
My lord,
then I'll have to set aside the appointments already made.
that's right.
Then,
Then, my lord,
without hearing them, does this court have the power?
because we have made a specific statement in
You
our.
have made a specific statement, they have
And
disclosed.
what is the my lord, difficulty for us to not to make, my lord, or impede all the selected candidates?
Because you did not know. It
I
was
didn't
only
know.
the numbers.
Exactly.
But with numbers, they have now given you the names, and that too in 2015 itself. You have not taken that opportunity.
Therefore, if lordship, my lord, comes to otherwise conclusion, there's some injustice was caused to us,
We cannot come to any conclusion in absence of those people before us.
then, my lord, no, I'm not on that. If any prejudice was caused to me by not selecting me or not by not providing any opportunity to appear in the Bhaibavasi test, then, my lord, for the answer of justice, some, my lord, opportunity be given so that I can make them party within a week.
Which you have not made from 2015, last 8 years. Why should we permit you to?
That question was never raised, my lord. This is for the first time
Why that question
this
will not be
question was
raised?
by this honorable.
Mr. Purkaisto, you are a seasoned lawyer. In the writ petition itself, you have taken that plea. Why I am not doing, and that is the starting paragraph.
After all, the court.
The first 2 paragraphs or 3 paragraphs is only on that point.
My lord,
Now they have given it to you. I think we'll give it a quite a.
my lord, my lord.
What has happened has happened.
This court exists for doing justice, my lord.
We will do justice, but not by doing injustice to somebody without hearing you.
Well, that's why, my lord, let me have an opportunity
We will not permit you today.
within 3 days.
We will not permit you today. We will not permit you today.
That will, my lord,
We'll give our reasons for that. Don't worry.
my lord, that will continue the, my lord, prejudice.
Then you can
We
take it
will
up on
continue.
appeal, not here. We will not permit such lackadaisical attitude on your
It is a procedural defects, my lord.
It's not a
defects.
procedural defect.
And procedural defects may be cured by granting me an opportunity, and they are not going to be prejudiced anyway, my lord. If they have a better case, they will get the opportunity, they will substantiate their case. This question was raised for the first time. They also didn't raise in their affidavit,
Mr. Purkaisto,
and it has escaped our notice.
you know about it because that's the first issue you raised in your writ petition. Do you want me to read that? But
No, man.
then
So, even then, my lord, it is my appeal to your lordship.
we will not.
My lord, at least 3 days
Such old
time,
matters, even the file is torn now.
3 days time may be granted, my lord. Just for 3 days. Lordship has kept the matter as parted.
We'll not keep it further.
As it appears from the copy, it is a parted.
We'll release it today.
Only 3 days, my lord.
You argue. Today we are finishing it. We'll not grant any more for the time. Argue on merits. Show me that you have got the cutoff marks. Then we will proceed further.
No, cutoff mark, that's why, my lord, initially I pointed out. At what stage you have, my lord, fixed the cutoff date?
The cutoff marks will come in at the stage of the written examination.
At the time of?
Written examination.
So they did not disclose it. At the first
Where is
first
your
time in
pleading?
their affidavit, they have disclosed.
Where is your pleading to that effect?
Yes. Cutoff mark, I have made a lot of statement, my lord. Or she will find it, para 21,
Read.
then 27.
Read at least
Yes.
one.
The petitioner state that the respondent authorities did not point out any qualifying marks either in the advertisement dated 19/2/2011 or in the call letters dated 2/8/13 requiring the candidate to secure the said qualifying marks in order to qualify themselves for the oral or Bhaibavasi test. On the other hand, the responding authority did not indicate anything in the advertisement or in the call letters regarding the procedure or guidelines to be adopted by the selection committee constituted for the purpose for allotting the marks to the candidate.
So, Mr. Purkaisto,
My lord.
that statement of yours shows
Yes.
that you knew when you filed the writ petition
My lord.
that you were deprived
My lord.
of the appearing in the viva voce
My
because you did not attain the cutoff marks.
My lord.
Where is your challenge to that in the rectification?
No, I have made a statement and we see that selection is absolutely, my lord, stood vitiated because of your arbitrary action.
You come to page 41. This is your prayer.
In the premises of also it is therefore prayed that the honorable court may be pleased to call for records, issue rules, calling upon the respondent to show cause as to why a writ over in the natural tertiary and or any other writ of like nature should not be issued, declaring the impugned decision and action of the official respondent to select the candidates on pick and choose basis. And also as part the recommendation of political leaders, etc.
Who are the political leaders and bureaucrats? Because we find nobody implemented as respondents here.
That's right.
Then
because of non-imprisonment of political leaders, my contention will go. But other part will continue, other part will remain.
other parties are just a continuation of that.
Therefore, my lord, I raise the question, my lord, can you fix a cutoff date at a later point
It's
of time?
not fixing of a cutoff date. It's
Because
the
it is
ratio
actually
that they follow. Yes, madam. It's the ratio you follow. 1:1 something.
Yes, Lordship.
From there, this cutoff comes.
The cutoff date, my lord, whether cutoff date is required to be fixed, my lord, disclosed at the time of a written interview, written test, or after written test.
This is not, they have called it a cutoff mark, Mr.
In the affidavit, they say,
In the
Hello?
affidavit, they say
this is the cutoff mark in respect of various categories.
this is the
you could not
ratio they
secure it.
maintain.
And you could not secure the cutoff mark. That is their stand. Their whole stand is that I failed to secure the cutoff mark, therefore, question does not arise to consider our case. That is this, my lord, case. Had there, my lord, been any disclosure to the effect that this is the cutoff mark?
Yes, madam. How did you fix this cutoff mark? Give me that answer.
They are not mentioned in the writ, our affidavit, Lordship.
Para 21, reply. How did you get it? Very simple. You just have that instruction. Have it tomorrow. Have that instruction.
Lordship.
Mr. Purkaisto, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And Mr. Purkaisto, I don't know what instructions they'll bring.
My lord.
This cutoff mark is determined on the ratio.
My lord.
1:1 post is to this much number of candidates.
They should have disclosed it, my lord.
Let them disclose that.
They did not say so.
No, let them
They
disclose
say
that.
that, lordship will find, my lord, at paragraph, kindly have a look, my lord. Paragraph 8 of their affidavit.
They say this is the cutoff mark.
This is the cutoff mark. What is the basis?
Tomorrow.
My lord, may I just make, since
Only
it is a part
ratio we
matter,
have not mentioned.
since it's a part matter, can it be taken on Monday, my lord?
Monday. 1:4.
Monday.
For further hearing.
Obliged.
Mr. Purkaisto,
My lord, I have
Monday
back-
we are dismissing it.
No, don't disclose, my lord.
No, provided they don't give that answer.
Yes. I'll be decided, my lord.
No, we can tell Mr. Purkaisto that much. I think that much liberty we have with it.
Otherwise, I will find it no pleasure, my lord, to prepare the case.
You work on that cutoff marks thing. That's the only saving this. Rest we are not with you.
If that question decides in my favor,
Gone.
Ultimately-
They're gone.
they're gone.
They're gone.
And I will show some decision on this point.
Raki, what is that? Raki, Delhi High Court, Delhi judgment.
Delhi judgment, one more judgment, Supreme Court. They said, my lord, before holding written
You
test,
cannot
have to-
change the rules of the game after the game has begun.
Yes.
But subject to what she says, I don't think so that's the case here. But let her bring on that answer. Monday.
Monday. Obliged, Lord.
Yes.
Lordship, the writ petition was dismissed for non-prosecution, Lordship. And I have filed an application for restoration of the writ petition,
Okay.
Lordship. Here is a delay of 671 days, Lordship.
Any objection?
No, your lordship, we don't have any objection.
We'll restore it, but subject to the condition, you will hear it on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, Lordship.
If that agreed, we will restore, otherwise we will not restore.
Okay, Lord.
2 o'clock.
Deeply obliged.
I said 78 or
Highly obliged.
We cannot nine. Mr. Singh, that rules are not there, even in the library.
Well,
1999 rules are
referred to even by the government in its website, but the copy is not available
No.
by the Director of Health Services. Since Director of Health Services is a party, my lord, can they be directed to?
No, they will not have it. We will proceed in absence of that. Come back at 2. Here I am not on the validity of that birth, whether that should be taken or a HSLC is to be taken. I'm only required to call on that, take a call on that.
Okay, my lord, but we are placing reliance on birth certificate and the procedure that was adopted, whether that
We
was
will,
wrong.
in absence of that rules before me, I will say, I'll go by the act. And I'll say that the affidavit cannot be treated to be an order. Just finish up the order, member.
Lordship, in this matter, we have filed a rejoinder to this particular counter affidavit. It is not on record, your lordship. And
Mr. Bora.
the respondent, they have filed the IA.
Mr. Bora,
Yes.
you wanted to participate in the selection process.
No, your lordship. If your lordship goes through my prayer,
You wanted to participate, and you also wanted that the marks of your PhD should be counted, 30 marks.
your lordship, I'll come to that, your lordship.
Oh.
If your lordship takes up the matter even on Monday or Tuesday, I don't have any objection. But your lordship may kindly go to my rejoinder because I have received.
No, just for my understanding, we'll take up the matter.
Yes.
For my understanding. Now, you said you want 30 marks for your PhD course to be allotted. Now, this PhD happened rightly, wrongly after the last date of the selection. Have you given him that 30 marks?
That's lordship result, when we will declare result, and we place before a lordship.
See, you had asked for participation.
Not
They had not given you, they had not included you.
Yes.
Now they have included you.
That too happened because I have filed this bunch of.
Forget it, forget the bunch. Bunch is of no use. Tell me the issue. Now, how are you entitled to that 30 marks?
Your lordship, what has happened here? Basically, I'm seeking not only that particular participation in the selection process, but also appointment against leave against vacancy post.
Forget that. That is a different issue altogether. So you are giving up on that prayer, you are giving up.
Which one, your lordship?
That participation in the inquiry.
Participation in the?
In the selection
If
process.
suppose that particular post which had been advertised, if it is against a leave against vacancy post, then that itself, that's why I am prejudiced. If your lordship goes to my prayer itself, I challenge that particular advertisement itself because it should not have happened. Because the documents which I have actually obtained through RTI.
Okay, we will permit them to proceed with the selection, declare the results. We'll see how they have done it in your
Your
case.
lordship may kindly take up the matter on Monday. Your lordship.
That will be subject to the outcome of the final outcome
No,
of
your
the
lordship,
petition.
just your lordship may kindly
Okay,
go to my
okay. He's
rejoinder.
making such a fervent plea. Let's have it on Monday.
Monday, your lordship, let the rejoinder.
This matter again on the prayer of Mr. D. Bora. We'll finish it up on Monday. D. Bora, learning counsel for the petitioner, list this matter again on 1/4/2024.
And the rejoinder file may be brought on record.
It is also submitted that the petitioner has filed a rejoinder affidavit in the matter, registry to
22nd
tag the same along with the records of this case.
And this rejoinder may be treated as my reply to the IA. Your lordship.
Everything will be done, subject to you satisfying me on
Yes,
that.
your lordship. Yes. I'll come to it.
Kindly record our presence of.
Oh, Mr.
SD.
SD? Roy.
Till
Appears
the
on
interim
behalf
order
of
will
the
continue.
UGC respondents and madam,
No, she's appearing with me.
Interim order may continue, your lordship.
the interim order to continue. Let it listed on 2-4, go idea.
Can
2-4.
it be not 2-4, your lordship, because 2-4 have some difficulty.
1-4, 1-4.
1-2, Lordship.
1-4, 1-4.
1-4, 1-4. All of Bishop Mati. 49 on same. 50 Mati.
Hey, please, my lord. My lord, may kindly have the IA number 697 of 2024, my lord. This is due to an inadvertent error on my part, my lord.
Have you taken steps in the matter?
My lord, I have taken.
Review to Dixon, review to Duke.
My lord would kindly have page 11 of the IA, my lord, 697 of 2024, my lord. My lord, there is a typographical error on my part, my lord. If I may read, my lord. Abul Hussain, President of School Management Committee of Sorai Hagi. It should be Hekena.
Has anybody appeared for respond number 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10? You had filed a Dusty here.
My lord, IA, my lord.
No, the review petition, how did you take steps?
My lord, registered post, my lord. This court had directed me to take steps to registered post and for the government, my lord, through normal service, my lord. For the private respondents, my lord, it's registered post for AD card.
Registry to submit an updated note pertaining to service of notice upon respond number 1 to 5 and 11. So the tracking report with regard to the notices as issued to the said respondents be also consulted and a report be thereafter placed. List this matter again on 8/4.
My lord, the interim order passed earlier on 2/2/24, we continued kindly, man.
The interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date of listing.
Highly obliged, my lord.
The IA, list this IA along with the review petition 8 of 2024.
Highly obliged. Highly.
In this letter, my lord, Mr. AR was supposed to appear, my lord, but what happened, my lord, he suddenly fell ill and he left the court, my lord.
Sorry, you argue.
Uh,
You argue.
My lord, must I receive the brief, my lord?
But can't help
I
it.
have not the-
You had taken a mention at 2 p.m. I did
No, no,
not.
I have not mentioned, my lord.
Who had mentioned?
Another new person, new boy, my lord, that is.
This matter was earlier.
Somebody, he was here, he made a mention that he wants it at 2 o'clock.
But as per instruction of my senior lordship, This case is belongs to Mr. Air.
You didn't tell me that in the morning. So argue. Who wants to argue, argue. We are dismissing it otherwise. This is Mr. Mondal here. Show me. Why should not we proceed against the petitioner for suppression? Tell me. That much only I want. Yes, start. What is your case?
Mr. Air, where is engaged counsel?
I don't know. You didn't tell me that in the morning.
Lordship, my senior is instructed to us.
He engaged in the corridors today morning.
No, Lordship.
Then why did that instruction not come from you to you in the morning? Why there's 2-3 stands being taken? Don't want to do the matter, take an adjournment and go. Tomorrow, 10:30. Kali Ratiba, side of stuff. By sleep, could you? List this matter again tomorrow as the first item. File to move it. Tomorrow, first item.
47.
Yes, have you got anything, Mr. Singh?
That 78 rules, despite of my efforts, my lord, I could not get it. There are 2-3 points, my lord, I may be permitted to highlight.
You do one thing. You try for that 78 rules. We don't want to.
I am trying my.
We don't want to create any problem for you. Let this matter because the stay is already vacated. They are also not prejudiced. We'll have it next week. You find out the rules. And otherwise, the mind of the court, you know.
I can understand.
Just try to dispel that. Just try to dispel that. On the prayer made Mr. Singh, senior counsel, assisted by
K. Dhanuka.
K. Dhanuka. Atlantic Council appearing for the petitioner lists this matter again on when, Mr. Singh?
9th, my lord.
9/4/2024.
Highly obliged.
As a partnered matter. Arosini.
6 and then.
Matter relates to my selection.
Mr. Pijaswika, just to cut this matter short, you are for peon and chokidar and laboratory attendant. So whatever has happened for manual, you are not bothered. Your whole writ petition is structured on the post of manual.
Yes.
And with regard to Damayanti Nath, respondent number 8, only allegation is that she is somebody of the controller, director, which they have rejected. You have not filed a rejoinder to that. Then what is more left?
Well, I have no connection with the petitioner.
Forget it. We are closing it.
Some time maybe allowed.
Nothing easy. Your whole writ petition is manual. And manual, you are not even a party. You are not even a candidate for that post. Then the other 2 posts, these are the 2 allegations. What more can be there, Mr.? From 14, this is pending.
It's Melo.
Then let's give it a closure.
The select list, page 23 shows Melo.
Page 23. Yes, show me. Page 23, that address by itself,
Melo.
you cannot. Because they have replied to that. They have given the address also.
They have not denied, man.
No, they need not. It's just a roving inquiry that you're trying to take us to. Better case next time. This, I think, is nothing. If you had filed a affidavit rejoinder, controverting that, it would have been a different position altogether. But you have not even bothered. And they might have got some better avenue somewhere. That is why they are not in contact with you.
Might be,
That's
that might be, but
That's it.
but it is apparent that the allegation made by the petitioner is true, man.
No, allegation made by the petitioner with regard to manual post, yes, serious. But you are not a Entire
selection proceeding is reduced to, my lord, family settlement.
Fine, let it be. But with regard to these two, you have not even identified as to who the relative she is. Because they have said, in the case, Eligi is not aware of any relation of the candidate to the Director of Employment and Craftsman Training. So Employment and Craftsman Training is respondent number 8. And use unknown known address in their application so using a does not necessarily indicate that because here this address does not show that she is the relative. It's only the office of the controller. It's not the controller legal metrology. It's of the office of the controller legal metrology. Sometimes this happens. Maybe people give address like that just to ensure that they receive that. Maybe some relative is there. So they have given that address. But that does not mean that the selection process was vitiated. This is just your presumption, no material.
No, the presumption, man.
Where is the director? Have you made him a party by name? That he has, have you made him a party by name?
Yes, madam.
Which one?
Respondent 5, my lord.
5 is the register. That allegation is with regard to post of manual.
Yes.
Get 6 is manual. 7 is manual. 8 and 9 laboratory. With regard to peon, you have nothing. No allegation. Right?
But the respondent, my lord, 8 and 8, my lord, particularly.
Okay.
Despite my lord, notice, my lord, she issued not to.
Forget it. She doesn't want to come, doesn't want to come. But first you will have to establish your case. Right? I've gone through. But initially I was also very much
I'm leaving to your lordship.
eager seeing the allegation. But I found that the allegations are not for the post that you have applied. Yes, madam.
Lordship has already indicated lordship and
I'm
we have
not
our
indicating.
affidavit also lordship.
I've not indicated. What is your stand?
Lordship, the main allegation that regarding the relation with one
That
of
is
the
with regard to
we
manual.
already have, yes, lordship. We have refuted this lordship in our affidavit. And if your lordship may kindly peruse para 5 lordship of the affidavit.
Okay, Mr. Soikia. Next time, better case. Dispose of Mr. PJ Soikia. Yet likhi di video. Na lage. Boroda. Boroda. Who ham likhi di ba? PJ Soikia. Tame concept. Why not? Working on it.
Deeply obliged, Your Lordship.
30? Thagi हुई है। Restoration petition, nobody is appearing. Good little option that it last all of such. 48.
49.
Yes. What is this review? What is the ground for review?
My lord,
what is the error?
My lord, from our part, my lord, my humble submission is that, my lord, earlier, we could not make a statement, my lord, that I applied for the post of compassionate appointment, my lord, after death of
Have you
my
read
father.
the judgment of this court following the Supreme Court judgment?
My lord.
The reasoning I have given is that you were not diligently following. I have not said that your subsequent application, I have not dismissed the case on that. I have said after the death of your father, you have or mother, you have not followed up the matter. And following Debabrata Tiwari said that nothing remains, you are not entitled. That much only. What more?
My lord, then, my lord, we may approach, my lord, fresh, my lord.
Where?
before the authority, my
You
lord.
cannot. You're not entitled. 7, 8, 10 years afterwards, compassionate appointment cannot be granted. Only way out is go for appeal. We are dismissing this to reviews.
What's the language?
They do the reviews. Dismiss. Didn't go for
My lord, both the cases.
both the cases. Or if you have any other, that's the only point.
My lord.
Hearing to Yes, Mr. Chaudhary, hinting.
So far as Lordship, Nirmali is concerned, Lordship will see the advertisement. Draftsman grade 3, one post. Now, Lordship's query is, she was also appointed as a contractual employee, and thereafter she was regularized. Now, Lordship, what I have found from the record, Lordship, is that by the board meeting of 1990, one post of draftsman grade 3 was created, Lordship. So she was appointed against the post. Thereafter, she was regularized. So far as the petitioner is concerned, Lordship.
You come to page 34, if that is your stand. Come to page 34, advertisement.
Lordship.
Same thing like the petitioner. For contractual appointment, fixed emoluments will be provided as recommended by the selection committee based on so and so.
Yes.
Right?
Lordship. Yes.
Then she was given an appointment along with the terms and conditions.
Yes, Lordship.
Right?
Yes, Lordship.
So, why? And this advertisement
Is of 98.
we accept that she appeared for, let us see, that she appeared for 1 of 04 or 1 of 05.
She appeared for 1 of 05.
Have you got that statement somewhere?
1 of 05.
That this is a project?
Lordship, got that statement?
No, there is a categorical statement. I'll get it for you. Page 40 of your next case.
Of the other case. Case file to go.
That's a part of that judgment, earlier judgment of this court. You can come to page 40 there.
Yes,
on the other hand, submitted. Relying on the averment in the affidavit filed by so and so that the project of Nerilam had a lifespan up to the end of the 9th, 5th year plan. That is March 2002. Unless the project is continued and converted into a permanent establishment, all staff employed in the project, including the aforesaid employees, will have to leave Nerivalam. So it's not the projects undertaken by the Nerivalam at that point of time. Nerivalam is the project, which has now been made a permanent establishment after it was taken over by the government.
No.
Then this statement?
Nerivalam will still follow its own guidelines, Lordship.
I understand that. I understand that.
And
But here you say that she was engaged for a project. Nerivalam is the project.
No.
Yes. This finding of this court, your affidavit. Your affidavit.
May I explain?
You can. One more in this line. Come to page 42. that first paragraph, middle,
In case the project of Nerivalam
is continued beyond so and so. Obviously, the cases of the who have put in long cells and master role and casual will have to be considered for continued regular employment. For this reason, it will be arbitrary to compel FOZ to sign agreement containing a clause that they have no right whatsoever after March 22. And the final direction at page 43. In case is continued beyond March 22, they will be continued in service, and in case the project is continued, they shall be considered for regularization. So project here is Nerivalam.
I'll just try to explain. This case is of the other persons.
I'm not on that.
No,
Only the find
No, Lordship will kindly hear me. This case relates to this Kakoti and others. What had happened with them was they were working in the irrigation department as master role workers. At that point of time, Nerivalam was being constructed. They were kept there as watchmen, chowkidar, etc. If Lordship has to construe Nerivalam to be a project, it is that project. Because subsequently what happened is, these people, although they were with the irrigation department, they left their service in the irrigation department, they were continued as chowkidar and all, and then they were regularized against some vacancies. Whereas the context of the petitioner, that is Mamoni, is different, Lordship. It is Mamoni has been engaged against a different assignment, Lordship. This project, if your Lordship will construe that to be a project similar to the other writ petition, I don't think, Lordship, that would be the correct approach. And so far as the other writ petition is concerned, Lordship, the petitioners therein have got their relief. They have been regularized. And in the first writ petition, Lordship, if the petitioner was so aggrieved, why did she join?
No, I'm not on that, because the projection made in the advertisement, 1 of 2004.
It was not against any regular vacant post.
No, need not. Nobody had joined your organization against any regular vacant post. And how can you show me from the records that why were you required to issue that advertisement? That is what we wanted to know. That advertisement, why was it issued? 1 of 2005.
That, Lordship,
there would be something.
Conceived, Lordship, of course, I do not have the records on that.
Why? That's what we wanted. You come to page 57, the affidavit filed by you. Nothing here. Silent that she is against some project.
Lordship will come to paragraph 3
of
that affidavit.
Okay.
Advertisement for a walk-in interview of candidates for the job of data management of project relation, rural development. That is the work assignment.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Where is that disclosure in the advertisement?
That is not there, apparently.
Then it should be there in your contemporaneous records.
That is not.
That is what we want. If the records show that she was appointed, that 1 of 2005, was for a particular project, fine. It will have a different dimension then.
That record is not immutable. It starts with the appointment.
Hmm?
How it was conceived.
Not there.
But
Second case, it's different. Forget it. Yes, Mr. Chaudhary.
My lord, your lordship has seen the, my lord, advertisement at page 57. Assuming that this is the advertisement pursuant to which the petitioner has been appointed, your lordship will kindly compare this with the order of appointment. The advertisement says, interested candidates are hereby informed to appear for walk-in interview for the following jobs. This is jobs. Supervisor of departmental construction building. Number 2, data management of project relation rural development. So, my lord, this advertisement does not speak of appointment that the selected candidates will be appointed on contractual basis.
It doesn't.
It's not there. But the order of appointment, your lordship finds at page 16.
No, you will have to come to page 10, that interview. Selection committee minutes, wherein this says that you will be on contract basis.
No, my lord, what I am on is that the appointment letter is not with respect to the post which has been advertised.
You have become a database manager.
The advertisement was for data management of project relation rural development, and she has been appointed as database manager.
Your selection is also data management of project relation rural development. Page 10.
So far as the minutes are concerned, minutes of the selection committee. Now, assuming and accepting this, my lord, then how come that this appointment as on contractual basis as data manager, then, my lord, it was placed in a project under a project at page 17. Then eventually your lordship will find that she has been degraded by the order at page 6. Page 20, annexure 6. Initially, they do not say, my lord, it is against a project. Page 18, they say, they name a project. Then page 20, new guidelines have been issued. And page 23, your lordship will find that
Of
she
the
has
writ
been
petition.
shown as a helper in soil lab. Page 23. It does not say, my lord, whether the project against which she has been purportedly appointed, that has.
No, they have made a statement that all projects are gone. Now we only have.
No, at that point of time, and on, my lord, 30th of November 2012, when she was downgraded as a helper.
You come to page 22.
The staff of soil and water testing laboratory will be as under Mamoni Borgo. This is Mamoni Borgo. Mamoni Bora engaged for secretarial assistance like coding of soil, maintaining 4 levels of documentation in addition to work of junior engineer.
On casual basis.
This is dated, my lord, 21/8/2012. And then after this, because as per this.
Yes, okay, fine. What is your submissions? What do you want?
My lord, it appears the Nerivalam does not have any regular post or regular appointment. The director, the deputy director, and other officers who are controlling it, they are all on deputation or lien. If that be so, then they can only give temporary status. And if your lordship has seen in the other case that they have regularized as temporary employee, temporary appointment. So regularization and temporary appointment do not go together. If the
Regularization means done, everything gone, everything done with.
But they say that particular sentence in the other case, that those persons have been
Regularized.
If I may.
Petitions have already been regularized and they have been appointed on temporary.
Temporary basis. It would be a concept like this, that you have been regularized and you have been put on a probation. Still, there should be a time limit. It cannot be open-ended. We'll ask Mr. Chaudhary on that. Anything more, Mr.?
The only relief.
What relief you want in the first case? What maximum can you get?
Firstly, that she was being paid, below the minimum wage level also.
Forget that. What is the continuation, with regard to continuation in service? What do you say?
My lord, she has been continuing, my lord.
Because of interim orders of the school.
My lord.
Because of interim orders.
Yes.
So if that interim order, today we close it.
So now she has retired.
Retired.
She has attained the age of superannuation.
So what, you're a pensionable establishment? Okay. Then what best we can do, Mr. Chaudhary, is that the minimum of the pay scale.
Yes.
Which is there, Jagjit Singh, following Jagjit Singh, minimum of the pay scale of a regular post.
Yes.
In the, for the work she is doing, she should be assured. And that is the only relief she will get.
And also, my lord, they are entitled to the provident fund.
Provident fund, if there is a deduction made by and between the parties, that will be given.
Perhaps, my lord, this is the only relief.
Okay, done. Why should we go ahead now? Now, second case, Mr. Chaudhary, second case. They are regularized. Okay, I understand. You want to test them. You put them on probation, temporary. What is that?
I would just fairly submit, lordship.
Hmm.
There is a lordship.
No, what did the word you use now? Just I forgot.
I would
fairly submit. Okay.
No, lordship, there is something wrong in the vocabulary. They have been regularized. They have been given the benefits of ACP, MACP. So they are
That's what I've
regularized.
seen that.
They are regularized for all intents. So therefore,
Is it a pensionable?
vocabulary?
No, is it a pensionable establishment?
No.
No. So they'll continue with that.
Whatever.
They'll be treated as regular employees.
Yes, yes.
And we'll close the petition on the basis of, and we'll say that temporary appointment that is there. It's a misnomer. They are, Mr. Chaudhary also submits that they are regular employees for all intents.
Since they have been given the benefits.
Finish. That much. Mr. Chaudhary, anything more?
Yeah, one aspect, my lord. My learned friend has submitted in the second case, those persons, they were working in the, my lord, irrigation department. And by requisition, their services were called from the irrigation department.
You want that period to be counted here?
No, my submission.
What?
No, what I say, my lord, those persons who have not come here, requisition but did not come to Nerivalam, their services have been regularized. And these poor people, my lord, they have come here, pursuant to the requisition. They were a master worker in the, my lord.
No, they have been regularized, he say. Para 15. They have not been regularized.
They have been regularized. 2000.
Uttam Kakoti and 9 others have not been regularized.
2000.
My lord, they'll only get, my lord, this is not a pensionable establishment. Therefore, they'll get only, my lord, the PPF, GPF, no, my lord.
No, CPF. That much only. We can't improve on that. Because once you try to go back, then the irrigation department has said that we can't take you back. We can't give you those benefits now.
Right.
So what is that?
Now, my lord, my only prayer, my lord, looking at what is your lordship, my lord, tentative view on it, my lord. eventually they'll be entitled to some, my lord, some amount.
Who?
This petitioner, my lord, the at
Mamuni.
From Mamuni, my lord.
Mamuni will be entitled.
That my lord,
Basic.
some time limit. we
Yes,
try to
yes,
see
we
the
will fix a
cancellation,
time
my
limit
lord.
for it.
See in the
We will fix a time limit for
counting
that.
her days.
We will fix a time limit.
Right.
And with regard to the others, we will only say that Mr. Chaudhary has made a statement at the
Fairly
bar,
submitted.
fairly submitted. That's why I asked him once more, that they are all regularized and they will be given all benefits which accrue to a regular employee of the Neribala.
They are given.
Huh?
They are given.
We continue to be given that. And the temporary appointment is a misnomer. It's just a vocabulary used. Disposed of. Should I dispose of it?
My lord, I think we can give a list of this if that may be helpful. My lord. In fact, we have given two, one concerning the, my lord, the Mamoni only, and my lord, the other is what they say in their affidavit.
Now, after the fair submission of Mr. Chaudhary, what more is needed? I'll boldly put it in bold.
Bold and underlined.
Hey, hearing tomorrow.
Highly obliged.
Sorry, Mr. Das, we have to keep you waiting. Yes.
Wait, this is a lordship.
Hmm.
Lordship, through this writ petition, we are seeking your court's direction, my lord.
Okay, fine, forget it. You come to page 97.
97, my lord.
Or 95 onwards. 96.
96. my lord.
Last paragraph.
Yes, my lord.
Read it. As the respondents has clearly come up with a stand, more particularly in the letter dated so and so, this writ petition is disposed of with a direction, more particularly, act strictly in terms of the order issued by the respondent by allowing the petitioner to get a registration.
Yes, my lord.
However, it's made clear such registration shall be subject to the outcome of the CBI case.
Yes, ma'am.
Such exercise be undertaken and completed within 45 days.
Yes, my lord.
They have permitted the.
Thereafter, my lord, the Assam Medical Council has provided our registration. my lord.
Now you want the original certificates.
Yes, my lord.
Now that is not provided for here. You want it in terms of this order only. File a review against this.
My lord,
Get that thing incorporated.
thereafter,
Why would they do it?
my lord, thereafter, I filed application before the authorities. my
Fine.
lord.
You
That
have
is at
filed.
Page 100, my lord. That is at page 100 because the similarly situated person, my lord, stood.
And they have dealt with that in their affidavit.
Yes,
They say, we gave it by mistake. We are recalling it. Yes, Mr. Das, that's the stand.
my lord, but there is not, only this statement has been made.
Forget it. That is enough for discourse.
But my lord,
You have a way out, Mr. Counsel. Why don't you file a review with that order? Because that is the limited direction was there. And you see, all this High Court, you are referring to the High Court order.
Yes, my lord.
Right? Not an independent prayer. It's an High Court order, High Court directed. But the order dated at page 96, 97, there is no direction other than your registration. And for that, they have issued a MBBS certificate to you, pass certificate.
Provisional certificate, my lord.
Provisional certificate they have issued to you. How can we go beyond that?
My lord, but through this writ petition, we have prayed.
I would have understood if you had made an independent prayer. Your prayer is derivative of the High Court order.
But now, through this writ petition, we have made a prayer before this court, my lord. That is independent prayer.
That prayer has to be understood in the context of the documents.
But,
And you come to the stand of the Dibrugarh University, very specific. Page 105, para 5 of the reference.
para 5, my lord, 105. I have, but my lord, there is nothing on record. To my instruction, my lord, no, they have not recalled.
We will reiterate this. We will reiterate this.
They have not recalled it, my lord. And one thing, my lord, my affidavit, page 107, my lord.
What happened to the CBI case?
It is pending, my lord. My lord, trial, it is at evidence stage, my lord. And there are 42 numbers of witnesses and 36.
You finish it off. What was the allegation against you?
My lord, I got admission in the year 2001, my lord. 2007, I have been issued with a notice by the.
What was the allegation?
That the quota under which I have been.
Meghalaya, Manipur, Nagaland, that quota?
Central quota.
Okay.
Central quota.
Okay.
Central quota. So that has not been.
15% central quota, my lord.
So it was not in, my lord, consonance with the guidelines, my lord. So I have been issued with a show cause notice. Thereafter, my lord, page 73, lordship may kindly peruse for a moment, my lord. 73, my lord, of our writ petition. Then, my lord, the medical commissioner and secretary to the government of Assam Health and Family Welfare Department issued this letter, my lord, that these students should be allowed to resume their studies, my lord, page 73.
Therein you come.
Yes, my lord.
The last paragraph.
Yes. They should
Come to the last paragraph.
all the 14 students, my lord, that part, my lord. All the 14 students shall be allowed to resume their studies and complete the course. Provisional degree and registration may also be granted to them, and after completion of the course, subject to cancellation.
So provisional degree and registration.
Yeah.
So provisional degree and registration has been granted.
Has been granted.
And that was reiterated in the letter dated 14/12/95. Page 95. That letter 4/3/2016 just reiterates
at
14/12. That's why this court said strictly comply with that.
Now, my lordship, I kindly peruse my.
Now, what is your problem? What is the problem that is
My
happening?
lord, it is, my lord, my case is that my question of admission is in dispute, my lord. Suppose tomorrow, my lord, if I get an acquittal, after that long period, my lord, I have obtained the degree through hard work, studies, all that.
That is dependent on the CBI case.
Yes, my lord.
That has got nothing there because they are not depriving you. You are practicing.
No, my lord, no.
Why?
Because with the provisional, my lord, provisional certificate and without the original master certificate, nobody, my lord, after my lord, submission of provisional certificate, I need to submit the original one within a period of 45 days or 60 days. That is
Yes, Mr. Das.
That is the
If you
question.
can give him a mark, the certificate that he has passed.
My lord.
What is the harm in giving him the mark sheet?
No, that provisional certificate has already been issued, my lord.
No, mark sheet.
Mark sheet, my lord, mark sheet, I think I will have to.
Mark sheet.
Instruction, my lord.
Because
that was not
once you have.
What happened in this case, my lord? In the earlier petition, my lord, that
Mark sheet is not given to you.
No, my lord, mark sheet is not.
Sure.
Sure, whether
Give me a prayer.
my lord, yes. Lordship, I'm taking a. My lord, it is page 13, my lord. Shall not be granted an original MBBS certificate by the.
Pass certificate. Original pass certificate. Why should they give you that? You have given everything. Only the original pass certificate is not given to you. That cannot be given because your thing is there.
My lord. CBI.
So, madam, my question is, my prayer is.
Your question, if anything, will be a review in that earlier case, 868. Same issue. Same issue. Right? Same issue that is there. Is it not the same issue?
It is different, my lord.
What different?
Because I have made a prayer for my original certificate and mark sheet, my lord.
Be that as it may, that is a prayer which is there also.
My lord, if lordship may kindly peruse my application, my lord. And otherwise, my lord, we never know, my lord, how much time it will take. In this period, my lord, I'm sitting idle at my home. After completion of my education, my lord, it is never in dispute that the mode that I have obtained the degree through any unfair means, my lord. I have did the internship, I have did the registration, I have undergone all the semesters, my lord. And if any further, my lord, undertaking is required, that also I will submit, my lord. And my lord, not only that two students, other students, my lord, namely 31, if your lordship may kindly have a look, my lord, my paragraph 31 of my writ petition, my lord.
We have got it, Kachar and Dibrugarh.
Yes, my lord. As Abdul Hannan, my lord, and two other students also, Mosumi Borua, Abdul Hannan, all the university.
Yes, Mr. Gogoi.
As Lordship has pointed out, in the earlier petition, already, my lord, some relief has been given. Beyond that, my lord,
You have the copy of the earlier writ petition with you.
Earlier writ petition, my lord.
You have?
No, my lord.
I don't have, my lord. Yeah, that we have not made party, my lord, in that.
Raised it to list this matter again on 3/4/2024, along with WPC number 68/2016 bracketed disposed of on 18/3/2016. Let us see.
But
And if we find that the same thing is there, you will have to go before that court, not before this.
868, madam.
868.
868 of 2016.
You have a copy.
No, no, madam. Order copy, I have annexed, madam.
Order, it's not reflected.
My lord, that paragraph 31, kindly lordship have a look.
Paragraph 31 pertains to that Kachar and this, right?
Yes, my lord. The students under Silchar
Silchar
Medical
University
College,
and
Assam Medical College, my lord. They were given by their respective. I am also from Assam Medical College, my lord. I did the MBBS course from Assam Medical College, my lord. And my junior batchmates.
Similar order like yours was passed in those cases also?
Yes, my lord.
Same order.
My lord, thereafter they came. After 868, they came afterwards, my lord. That is why WPC number 24782527.
Mr. Das, what happened to that letter asking them to return?
my lord.
They have returned the original mark sheets.
No.
They'll not.
No.
Gone.
My lord, if required, I'll furnish another acknowledgement or some kind of bond if required, my lord.
Well, the allegation
Long back-
allegation is very serious.
Very serious, my lord.
While forwarding the all India merit list to the state.
They have
same
forged.
to the same.
Yeah.
Original, my lord, whoever selected.
Not there.
Yeah, my lord.
Now we have got it. That's why I asked them specifically.
Yeah, even then, just drawing your lordship attention to page 29, my lord.
29 of the
29.
petition.
This is charge sheet, my lord. What also mentioned, my lord. The last paragraph, my lord, with regard to the getting admission selection in vacant MBBS seats under all India quota, candidates students have to appear in common entrance examination. Without following this procedure, my lord, they got the admission, my lord, by manipulating some records, my lord.
My lord, we have filed representations.
It's a very serious matter, my lord. Actually, the all India quota, my lord. Against all India quota, they got the admission.
We
my
will
lord.
say, we are closing this. We'll say, if you have anything grievance, because that order has attained finality, we cannot touch it.
My lord.
And that order not having directed to issue to you your final registration certificate. Because that was, that day it was there.
Yes, my lord.
So we will say,
My
if
lord,
you have any grievance,
after-
you can
Lordship.
go and file a.
Lordship, after registration, the part of mark sheet comes, my lord. When I get my registration, lordship will kindly.
It will be included there.
So registration data they have.
Lordship,
Mr. Council, it will be included. Without your mark sheet, how will you register?
My lord, after the registration was granted, I went to the university that please hand over me the original mark sheet and the certificate, my lord. So then they, my lord, denied that, no, we cannot.
This court said that don't do anything beyond
My lord.
that 11/4/16 letter.
My lord. Yeah, even my lord, the page 98, my
sorry.
lord. Page 98, that is the registration certificate that has already been issued, my lord.
Page
Page 98, my lord.
98, registration certificate.
98 is the registration certificate, my lord. Otherwise, lordship, without having that original certificate or mark sheet, my lord, I cannot do anything.
So once you have this registration,
yes,
you are a doctor.
Yes, ma'am.
For all intent and purpose. Continue practicing till that case is.
For that, I require to show the original mark sheets and certificate.
Who? To whom?
When
To
it-
the public.
No, my lord, even if in the private institution, if I apply, my lord, in the government also, the government departments, if I apply, my lord, I require to show them the original mark sheet.
That will be subject to your.
Government also, my lord, otherwise also civil not get.
Not get
Because
it.
of the police report.
Police report is very bad against you, so you're not going to get it.
You'll never, my lord.
Anyway, let us have that read together.
My lord.
When? 3/4/2024.
3/4.
Mr. Das, you need not keep on waiting. You
My-
can just ask your junior to make a mention.
So that-
We'll take it up
My
immediately.
lord.
You be here.
My lord. 3/4.
3/4.
3/4.
If possible, as the first item itself, if Mr. Das is free, somebody you make a mention.
My lord. Obliged to your lord.
And Mr. Gogoi, just have an instruction, what more can we do for him? If we can do something,
Difficult is, my lord, if one relief is given to one candidate.
all 31 will come.
All will come and they will, my lord, some are from outside Assam. So we'll have to give to all.
My lord,
And then
They
that
will
CBI
never-
case also will be of no use.
Yeah.
But anyway, just check up. Mr. Das, you also.
What is the prayer made? in the
Maybe
earlier-
that's why I've called for that.
Fine.
So you also just examine if something
That
can be done from
that I
us.
will do.
Lordship, may kindly note that other students who are along with me, they are already been granted by the universities, by their respective universities, their mark sheets, certificates, everything, my
And what have they done with that?
they are doing, probably they are working, my lord. I will also,
They have hanged it in their houses after putting it
No,
in the
no, my lord.
glass. Mister, you also check up because there are few students from Dibrugarh University also.
Yes.
Just check up whether they have been issued with the mark sheets.
Mark sheet, madam. That I will.
I'm deep.
Obliged.
Who is Mr. UB Sharma?
I don't know, your lordship.
If I dismiss this, everything will go. It is a restoration application.
Yes, your lordship. There is a delay of 671 days where we have no
Second time
objection.
restoration. 19 or ever. Order to some. Hmm.
Maybe sure.
Oh, dismiss করলে আমি ভিতর report আকৌ file কৰিব লাগিব। None appears for the petition applicant on call. The present applications have been filed. Present miscase of 9 has been filed for restoration of the writ petition being WPC number 306/2014, which was dismissed for non-prosecution on 17/6/2019. Also. It is seen that the writ petition the writ petition was earlier dismissed for default on 19/9/2017, and the same was restored by order dated 25/1/2019, and thereafter it was again dismissed for non-prosecution on 17/6/2019. Also, today, when the restoration application has been called, similarly, none has appeared for the petitioner. For the ends of justice, lists this matter again on 8/4/2024. On the next date, if no appearance is made on behalf of the petitioner, appropriate orders as may be called for shall be passed in the matter.
Deeply obliged.